making his debut, weighing in at 162 pounds, standing at 5 feet 7 inches, at 21 years of age, representing the academy, fighting out of Winona, Minnesota, Jake the Punisher Jonsgaardf. And his opponent, also making his debut out of the red corner, weighing in at 165 pounds, standing at 5 feet 11 inches, at 25 years of age, an independent fighter from Chesapeake, Virginia, Cam the Law Stadler. And your referee for the evening is Chris Cleveter.
Look at Stadler's disposition. He's jumping up and down. He's got, you know, the big eyes. It's just like your first wrestling match.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, Jake is has a lot more stature than I thought he did coming into March. I thought he was a lot smaller than this. I thought he was going to compete at a lower weight class. Looks like he's put on some muscle. Let's see how that fares him in this bout.
Yeah, so Jake Jonsgaardf, he's in the black and gold spandex. Ooh, in the Desert Military Trunks. Big slam by Cam Stadler. Cam Stadler is in the military camouflage.
Very big dump by Stadler. Went immediately to his bread and butter. Looked like Jake had a little bit of a low stance to try to defend that, but now we're passing into, or attempting to pass into mount. Jake does a good job of getting a half guard. Now he's in full mount.
And you know, oh my, he's
got the grapevines in. He's stretching them out a little bit.
It looks like Jonsgaardf is almost like opening his hand for a tap, but he didn't. He slipped out. Full mount is Cam Stadler raining down blows on top of Jonsgaardf.
Definitely a wrestling base. Most guys would sit up and try to drop bombs. He's trying to stay close, not wanting to give any inches.
Yeah, a little ground and pound by Cam Stadler.
Looking for the armbar. Transitioning now into the armbar from guard. Let's see if Jake can control that, stacking him. He needs to get up and stack him on his head.
Cam Stadler, up until this point, has been very dominant and continuing to show his prowess. Both on his both on top and bottom. Yeah. Usually this is not a comfortable place for a wrestler, especially somebody of 20 years.
Stadler needs to get underneath his hip, his left hip, and start to turn his body, putting a little more torque, a little more pressure on it. There he is.
I think Cam Stadler's got to be real careful not to burn himself out into this. He's putting a lot of energy into this, and you can burn your legs out.
I don't think the foot is quite underneath the knee. That's why he's got his hand on his shin there, trying to keep it pulled in and tight. Now he just needs to clasp his hands and start to squeeze very slowly like an anaconda here.
That lactic acid can build up, though. It's either you've got this or you don't. And wow.
Transitioning into a triangle mount here. Dropping down punches. If he gets busy, the ref might be forced to stop this.
Wow, we've got 45 seconds left. It's been very one-sided, but Jonsgaardf is surviving, and that can be very dangerous, especially if you're running, your gas tank on red.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, if you gas yourself out here in this first round trying to finish it, kind of a half-hearted attempt at a straight arm bar there. I would just start raining down punches now. The rest very, very intently watching at this. If you keep raining down those punches, he's going to be forced to stop it.
I think Stadler's pointing to the referee that he may be tapped, yeah.
Good finish for Stadler.
When you've got a wrestling pedigree like that, it's a combat. Wrestling is a combat sport, and anybody that says differently does not know what they're talking about. It's custom made for mixed martial arts.
I would argue to say it's probably the best basis you can have if you're going to start a mixed martial arts career. And the nice thing about it is you don't have many options coming out of high school or collegiately. It's either pro wrestling or it's mixed martial arts.
Yes, yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to send it to our ring announcer.
Rest very, very intense.
And we're going to make this first fight official.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the bout has been called at 2 minutes and 49 seconds into the first round. Your winner by mounted triangle, Cam the Law Stadler.
Man, excellent debut for Cam Stadler. I think he's motioning for the belt already. I don't know if you caught that or not.
Let's not get hasty, Cam, here. Get some wins under your belt. Fight some